Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while. I barely remember what you guys look like. It's good to be back. It's good to be back in the studio. Been a very eventful 2 weeks. I went to E3 in Los Angeles. I was in San Francisco looking at the Forward Research and Innovation Center, which is fascinating. But in between, I kind of did a detour and went to Huntington Beach, California. You've been there.
That's where I learned how to surf.
Surf City, USA, and it's called that for a reason. It's a really interesting culture in Huntington Beach. It's all about surfing and skateboarding. But you find yourself, after you chill out for a couple of days, you kind of find yourself slipping into that culture, and it was great. And I gotta say, this is probably one of those ideal family places. Now, one of the first things we did when we went there, we got there kind of late afternoon, early evening, and the folks at Huntington Beach said, you know what, you have to experience something that's really a big part of surf culture, a bonfire on the beach at night.
Nice. That sounds great.
Yeah, it's you know what an amazing experience. There are literally hundreds of bonfires at night along the beach. So basically you just set up, and you can actually set it up yourself, or Waterfront Adventures actually did the bonfire for us. So you can pay them to set up your bonfire for you. They will bring out s'mores and drinks,
yummy.
and it's like you have butler service right on the beach.
And you just sit around a campfire.
Exactly.
Nice.
So actually, I met the LeBay family and Brown family from Austin, Texas. To see them there.
You crashed the party.
They adopted me
look
basically.
You all chill there.
They adopted me basically.
Shorts on, t-shirt.
We made s'mores. We chatted about Calgary versus Texas. It was a fascinating night. And the really cool thing is, it's such a family atmosphere that the police are always walking through to make sure no one's getting too rowdy. And then 10 o'clock comes, shut down.
At 10 p.m.
10 p.m.
Nice.
The police drive their quads through, and they want to keep everything in, not too rowdy, right? So 10 o'clock, shut down, everyone go home. It was great. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Look at that yummy s'more.
S'mores were delicious. Yes. Okay, moving on. Disc golf. Do you guys know what disc golf is?
No.
Is it also frolf, like frisbee golf?
There's a lot of different names.
Okay,
Frisbee golf.
Yeah.
So it's huge in Huntington Beach. In fact, the course they have there is one of the oldest in the States and one of the busiest.
Oh.
And it was really busy when we were there. So a couple of the pros, Jeff and Albert, took me out to kind of teach me what it's like.
There's professional?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
there is professional disc golfers. There's way more to than you think. So I thought you take one frisbee, you throw it around. No, no, no. You get a backpack with 12 or more frisbees. So just like golfing with irons and woods and putters, you have a different disc for everything. So if you're up close, you use the putter disc. If you're far away, you use the driver. And these guys take a running stance when they throw.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
So I'm horrible at frisbee, because I can't throw straight.
Okay.
And so I was very cautious because, it's a golf course. You don't want to throw 3 holes down, right?
Yeah.
Right.
But it was an absolute blast. And the great thing is, $2 to $3 per round.
That's it?
That's it.
That's so amazing.
Affordable,
accessible for everybody.
And lots of families out there.
Cool. Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, gotta love that. Speaking of families, the Vans Off-the-Wall Skate Park.
Yeah.
One of the nicest skateboarding parks. I told you skateboarding is a big part of culture there. One of the nicest parks I've ever seen. And this is completely free. There's no charge. The pros, professional skateboarders will actually show up here from time to time.
They just ride.
And they will ride with the kids.
Oh my gosh.
Oh wow, they would love that.
This is obviously the more advanced.
Like you could see guys like Tony Hawk ripping it up.
You never know who's going to show up.
Okay.
You never know, right? Because a lot of pros live in that area.
Sure.
So there's places for the young kids. There's obviously, you saw the pros there in the bowls. Fantastic. And it was actually interesting just to watch. Because some of these kids are amazing. Amazing.
Look at this.
Have you guys ever been on a Segway?
Look at this.
On a
Segway?
No.
No?
Have you?
Ted?
No, I haven't done it yet.
Okay.
Is it fun?
It's amazing. So the beach is about
there you go.
Yeah, the beach is at least 22 miles long. So I went.
That's great.
So Tana and Raquel from Surf City Segway Tours said, you know what? That's the best way to check out the beach because it's so long. Go on a Segway.
You look so chill.
It was fun. It's a one.
How fast do they go?
It's pretty fast.
Really?
Yeah, you can really give her.
Wow.
Yeah. But completely safe, but it's a really interesting experience. You've never ridden anything like it before, because to go forward, you just lean forward. To go back, you lean back, but it bounces on its own.
Oh.
So to turn, you just turn the handles and away you go. So yeah, Tanya and Raquel took me out for about an hour. That's how long the tours are. Absolute blast. I loved it. I periscoped live from it, by the way.
Oh, nice.
Did?
I did.
Oh, wow.
You were telling me that you were on the segways near Dog Beach.
Yes.
And Dog Beach is where I learned how to surf.
That's where we went surfing.
Yeah.
Speaking of surfing and dogs, they have actual competitions for dogs, surf competitions.
Dogs.
For the dogs.
Yeah, no word of a lie.
California.
Okay, moving on. So as I said, Surf City, USA, beautiful beaches, by the way. But we actually did something that, you know what, we all like to fish, whether it's a lake or the river, but there they fish in the ocean, which is a completely different experience. So I went pier fishing here. Kevin took us out, and we were fishing. All the rods. Yeah, we were fishing for surf perch. And these are these small little perch that go in and out of the waves, crashing at the shore. As the sand gets stirred up, they eat the clams. So we tried that for an hour. Yeah, it didn't work out so well. So then we went further out on the pier because that's where they catch shark.
Nice.
They actually catch shark.
Wow.
Oh, there's sharks here, yeah.
There are. Mackerel, all these different things. What an interesting experience, because you can talk to the local fishermen and see what they're catching, because we're not used to this kind of stuff coming out of our lakes, right? What an amazing experience.
Wow, you had a great time in California, to say the least.
It was packed.
And you're going back
busy.
with the family next time.
I am.
Wow.
As I said, this place, seriously, it is perfect for families. There's something for everyone to do. And the beach goes on for miles. And out there where the surfers are, the waves are heavy, but when they roll into the shore, it's gentle. Even the youngsters can run on it. And tons of lifeguards. So highly recommend Huntington Beach, California, if you've never been.
For the family vacation. There you go.
So
Mike,
far from
thank you so
Anaheim.
much.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.